This year only has a couple more weeks left, and I know you're better than everyone else, and that's why you clicked on this video, because you want to prepare yourself for the new year's. Good job to you. A little applause for you. Hey everyone, welcome and welcome back to my channel. Thank you so much for clicking on this video. Today, I'm going to give you a comprehensive guide on how you can start preparing for the new year, so you can have a great start into the new year and become the dream version of yourself. That's why I'm here for you, to help you be the best version of yourself. I just want to say, if you like this video, it would mean the world to me if you would hit the like button. And if you want to see more videos of me, hi, please hit the subscribe button. It will help me a lot, and it will help me a lot with the algorithm. Anything you do is helping me tremendously, but also you don't have to do any of this. Just you watching this video right now already does so much for me, and I just want to thank you so much from the bottom of my heart. So how are we going to be the best version of yourself? Now, before anyone says it, Nikki, you're too early, this is too early. No. Do you really want to be like one of those people that wait until the very last day, aka New Year's Eve, or even January 1st to write down their whole New Year's resolution and think that their life is going to 180 from one day to another? No, you don't want to be like one of them, because you know what happens to these people, and I'm really guilty of that because I used to be one of these people. We're gonna start implementing them one day, 2 days, maybe a week, maybe a month. But we're not going to stick to it on the long term. Us on this channel, we're here for long-term growth. We're going to go the hard, long road in order to keep a good, permanent lifestyle. I know a lot of people don't believe in like New Year's resolution and like preparing yourself for the New Year's, because at the end of the day, it's just a number. And that is true to a certain extent. It is a very powerful number. So might as well use this to implement new habits that we always wanted to implement. That doesn't mean that you cannot implement this at any time of the year, but it just means it's like a good motivation to start. Why not? Enough rambling. Let's get started with everything that you and I that we should do to prepare ourselves for the New Year's. You need to face the harsh truth, and you need to face your own reality as of right now. If you just live in your dream world, you're always going to live in your dream world, and you're not going to acknowledge your reality. So I'm talking about make a harsh self-reflect about your life right now. What does your life look like right now? What are things that you do that make you happy? What are things that you do that make you not happy? What are triggers? How do you feel about certain things? How is your day structured, and how do you feel about it? And really evaluate your daily life. Journal about it, write it down, or don't write it down if you're lazy and you just want to think about it. It's easy to be like, I hate everything about my life, or I love everything. Nothing is bothering me. Well, if you're one of these people, then why are you even on this video? And if you have, reflect about the goals and resolutions you set yourself last year for this year. There's no judgment here, okay? I don't want you to be hard on yourself, especially if you set unrealistic expectations on yourself. I also don't want you to feel bad about it and be like, oh, I need to change. I have like a couple weeks and I'm gonna change this. I'm gonna get all my resolutions in. Because no, this is just gonna stress you out. If something didn't work out the way you thought it would, it either means that this goal maybe take longer than you expected, or this is something that is simply not serving you anymore. So one of my goals was to get a new tattoo. I really wanted to have a dragon on my shoulder here, but the more I thought about this, I was like kind of unsure. So it's simply not serving me anymore. I'm not gonna look at myself and be like, Nikki, you need to get a tattoo right now to cross off that list. A lot of the times we set goals to ourselves that we don't end up achieving, but we end up achieving something else along our way. Really, there's no loss for you, okay? If you compare yourself to the person you were last year, I am pretty sure you came a very long way. Just think about the conversation that you would have with your past self from 1 year ago. I want you to get rid of the things that don't serve a purpose in your life. This is a really hard step, and you can do this very slowly. Actually, in fact, with every of the steps that I do, you can do it very slowly at your own pace. I don't want you to rush into anything. If you rush yourself, you're gonna feel stressed out, and then you're gonna back out because it's gonna be too uncomfortable. So take little steps, little by little, and then eventually you will get there. So anyway, getting rid of things that don't serve a purpose. I'm not only talking about materialistic things, talking about people in your life, talking about digital things like social media, the people you follow, everything. If you have stuff piled up in your closet, make a closet to declutter. Declutter your makeup drawers. Throw the old makeup away, okay? Like, it's not good for your skin. If it's like expired by a couple years, sis, it's time to buy new ones. Maybe you should get rid of it and then buy new ones. If you don't have money, I get it. I feel you, then maybe don't throw it away if you're like still using it. But if it's just sitting in your makeup drawer and you're not using it, get rid of it. The same thing goes for anything. Ask yourself, does that spark joy? No. It has to go. People, that's a really big topic. Well, first of all, you have to choose yourself. Think about this way. Every time you say yes to a person, you say no to yourself. What you're doing is you're giving your time and energy to that person, and you really have to evaluate, is this person worth it? And I'm not saying this person has to be a bad person in general. It just simply could be that you guys are not having the same type of vibe or not having the same type of energy. You don't always have to hold a grudge against a person. You don't always have to dislike a person in order to not want to be friends with them. And it is really hard to force yourself to be friends with someone that you're not vibing with. It's just really draining. Also, family members, distance yourself. I know family members can be sometimes so toxic, and I actually have a whole video on leaving my toxic household if you want to watch it. Family members is like a little tricky. I'm pretty sure you can evaluate that the best for yourself. And also relationships, partners. Do you really want to be in a situationship? Ask yourself this. Hookups. Do you want to give out your energy, your precious body to just anyone? Just for what? Like a quick 7-second pleasure? Because I'm pretty sure it doesn't last longer than that. No. Value yourself so much that you can distance yourself from things that you do not need, things that do not serve a purpose in your life. Also, unfollow people on social media that you're not vibing with. You know how many people I unfollowed from my school because I was still following them on my Instagram? I don't care about their lives, and I frankly don't want them to know about my life. Unfollow celebrities, influencers that you follow that always make you feel bad about yourself when you go onto their page. You know, like people that you compare yourselves to, people with like unrealistic beauty standards, unfollow. I've done this too. I've unfollowed so many Instagram models that I was following because I felt so bad about myself. Every time I would go on my Instagram and I'll be like, I don't look like any of these. Unfollow and done. The next area of your life that you have to get a little bit in check are your finances. People hate this topic, and every time you bring it up, people don't want to talk about money. And I get it. Money rules our world. That also means you have to learn how to deal with it. So I'm talking spending habits, make a spending plan. What I always do is I track my expenses. So every time I buy something, I put it down on my app, and that way I can evaluate at the end of each month how much money I spend, and then I can budget for the next month. You know, just become a little bit financially literate. You don't have to go like investing into stocks and crypto, or please don't invest into crypto. People that are not financially literate, I call them ignorant. It is sad, but it's true. You have to learn the rules of this world, and one of the rules in this world is the money language, and you have to learn it at least a little bit so it gets you where you want to be. And especially, I'm pretty sure a lot of you guys watching have a goal to, you know, become more successful financially. If you want to become more successful financially, you need to learn how to deal with money. So another thing, I think it is really important to take care of your appearance or your like beauty. Listen, before you judge me, I'm not trying to be superficial or anything here, but I know us girls, we always feel our best when we look our best. And of course this has to do with like patriarchal society and stuff, but we're not going to talk about that, and this is like bad in its own way. But anyway, the harsh truth is we feel the best when we look the best. Take care of yourself. This is not just for girls. Of course, if you're a guy watching this, take care of yourself. Take care of your appearance. Take care of your hair, your skin, your body, your clothes that you're wearing. Again, you can evaluate this the best for yourself. I know people say don't attach yourself to materialistic things, but we live in a materialistic world. So we got to use the materialistic things to our advantage. But also do this in moderation. Don't condition anything on the materialistic things. Do it once in a while to feel yourself better. And this doesn't have to be something as expensive as getting your nails done or a facial or something. You can literally just start taking care of your skin better. This is especially for the guys, because I know a lot of guys, they don't know how to do skincare. Take care of your hair with like shampoos, conditioners, hair treatments, your body skin, lotion your body. And when you come out of the shower, I know a lot of people don't like doing this, but it is really important if you want to have nice, smooth skin. But honestly, I'm not saying that you have to go above and beyond to look like a supermodel or something, or get like beauty treatments done. No, I'm talking about small things that you can do to make yourself feel better. And also just be more hygienic hygienic, more clean and put together. I don't think this is anything to like judge about or to be controversial about. If you look put together, your life's gonna be better. I'm sorry, but that's just how it is. Sorry, we live in a superficial society. And take care of your body internally and your health. And that leads us to my next point, which is health. There is a reason people say that your gut is your second brain. Those little bacteria in your gut, they actually do so much for you, and they help you think better. They clear out brain fog. They make you just overall feel better. So you probably notice that you always feel better when you eat healthy. Maybe start implementing healthy things into your diet. You're eating a lot of fast food, a lot of oily, greasy, and pre-made food. Your brain's not gonna feel good. You're not gonna feel good. I highly advise you to start taking probiotics in any form. That could be like in yogurts or like probiotic drinks. Maybe make a vitamin test and figure out if you have any deficiencies, if you need any vitamins. For the longest time, I've always felt so tired. Like I was super fatigued. I was like, what the heck is this? Like I did a test. Turns out I am severely vitamin D deprived. So I have to take supplements. I honestly can feel the difference. If I don't take the supplements, I feel down. Like I could literally sleep the whole day. So do that if you can, if it's in your budget. I know in the US you have to pay for these things. In Germany too, but it's just like 20 euros or something. Maybe do a little bit of research for that, but don't take anything just because you think you need it. That's not good. If you take care of your body and what you put into your body, you will feel a lot better. There's a reason why people say we are what we eat. Also, like moving a little bit helps a lot with like brain fog and just to overall feel a lot better. I know for a lot of people, walking is a really great option. I have a dog, so I go on daily walks multiple times a day, which is like really great. And I also do yoga in the morning, and that really helps me to just feel better overall. I advise you to do the same. Think about stuff that you can do right now. Also get your little things that you need to do in check. Stuff that you've been procrastinating on that is like a chore or like errands that you need to do. Like maybe you need to dry clean your winter clothes. Maybe you need to dry clean some of the summer clothes that you had. You haven't been going to the doctor. So maybe just go for a checkup, or as I said, do a test, blood test. Also, if you're a girl, make sure to go to the gynecologist. Yeah. If you're a girl, make sure to go to the gynecologist once a year for your yearly checkup. It is so important. I'm pretty sure half of you watching out here haven't done that. So put that on your list. Get it done before the New Year's. Get all of the small little things that you need to do out of your way so you can focus on the big tasks, so you don't drag them on forever, especially not into the new year when you already want to implement other habits. Think about it. I mean, this is like the great time right now. It's winter. We can't do anything outside anyway. So might as well get all these things done. Yeah? So the sun is setting. I'm really sorry. It's 3 p.m. and it's so gloomy. I always film in darkness, but I'm in Germany. Can't help it. Hope you guys don't mind it. Anyway, we were just talking about different areas in our lives that we can improve on. You have to reflect for yourself about these areas and how you can improve on them, or if you are already content with that area. So if you're like really good at finance and you don't feel the need to improve anything on that, then it's totally fine. Maybe you can do something more into self-care or more about taking care of your gut health or just your health overall. So I really wanted to list all of these things out because I thought they're really important aspects of our lives that we maybe think about, but we don't really understand why they're so important to our overall health and our overall mindset. Because the first thing you need to do in order to, have a good start into a new year, to manifest any new goal, is to really get your mindset right and really get your life right. So it's easy for you to manifest that new habit into your life. So you're probably like, Nikki, okay, so you listed all of these things out that I can do, and I already know what I can do, but it's so hard to just do it. How do I build a new habit? How do I stick to a habit? Don't worry, I am here to tell you. Woo! So let's talk about how to implement habits. So there's different ways on how you can implement a new habit, or how you can stay consistent with a new habit. So the first thing is, if you want to implement a new habit, you have to make it very easy. Let's say you want to go to the gym in the morning, then lay out your gym clothes the night before, pack your gym bag the night before. So when you wake up, you're going to feel bad about yourself if you're like, I'm not going to go, but I already did all this work on putting my bag together and putting on my workout clothes. So you kind of have to. It's like easy because you just literally grab it, put it on, and go out the door. If you want to eat more healthy, cut up your fruits and vegetables right when you buy them from the grocery store and store them in the fridge so you can cook everything very easily and you don't have to be like, oh, I have to do first cut up everything and then I have to do this and then this. And I'm pretty sure you can think about one thing that you can do to make the habit that you want to implement more easy for you. Also, alongside with that, you have to attach the habit to a thing that is already very easy for you to do. Let's say you want to get better at house chores. Put on a nice podcast that you like to listen to. Put on a nice YouTube video that you like to watch, or even a nice series, and then clean while watching it. So that way you combine something that you like with something that you dislike, so it becomes a little easier for you to do. So either you combine them and do them at the same time, or you combine them one after another, so you have like a little reward at the end. Let's go back to our gym example. If you want to go to the gym first thing in the morning, be like, okay, I'm gonna go to the gym, and then afterwards I'm gonna treat myself to a protein smoothie somewhere. Eating a protein smoothie is probably really fun for you and really easy for you to do, but in order to get there, you have to go to the gym first. It's like a little reward you have at the end. And also make sure to always come up with an alternative plan. When you do end up not doing the thing that you want to do, you always have something to go back on. So let's go back to our gym example. You wake up in the morning and then somehow you're like, I am not going. What you won't do is go on your phone and scroll on TikTok or on Instagram. You're gonna maybe take a journal and then write down all your thoughts. Now you might be like, I failed, I didn't go to the gym, but at least, well, I journaled and maybe I did a meditation after, so I did some mindful practices. So it was still kind of productive. That way you also lift off a little bit of stress off yourself. You don't have to be like, I have to do this because if I don't do this, then I don't have anything else to do. But also don't rely on the alternative. Obviously, the last thing we want for you is to be stressed out about a habit and then not end up doing anything. Be kind to yourself, okay? The last thing I want to talk about is setting goals for the new year's. Kind of talked about this throughout the video, but I really just want to talk about how to set proper goals for the new year's. So how do you set good goals? Be really specific. Really specific. I don't want you to be like, I want to be happy. What does happiness mean for you? I also don't want you to be like, I want to be more healthy. What does it mean for you to be more healthy? Do you want to be more healthy on the inside? So you want to improve your gut health? Do you want to be more healthy with the media you consume on social media? Do you want to be more healthy as in like your workouts that you do? What does it exactly mean? The more specific you are, the more approachable this goal is. Because if you put something very generic, you're not going to think about it too much and it's going to feel very distant to you. So be specific so it feels closer to you, so it feels approachable, you know? And if you set goals, think about small steps that you can do today for you to achieve this goal in the next year. So let's say you want to go to the gym more and that is your goal to go twice a week. Then maybe you can invest into a good workout set today so you have like something nice to wear when you go to the gym twice a week. Something like that. Or you want to improve your gut health. Then start grocery shopping for things that are healthy. Don't be like, I'm going to eat pizza and then on January 1st, I'm going to start eating smoothies. No, you already have to start a little bit so your body gets used, so you get used, everything. And I always say this in every my video, but I will say it again. Small steps are the way to go. There's no way you're going to implement a habit from one day to another. And if you do, once again, you will not stick to it on the long term. Just think about every small step that you can take in order to reach that goal. Everything you do, you can think about, okay, is this going to bring me closer to the goals that I have in my life? And that's eventually how you will achieve your big goal. Because I know setting big goals is very, very intimidating. So be kind to yourself. And even if you fall back sometimes, it is okay because you cannot fall back too much if you just keep taking small steps. You know, you just maybe can fall back a little small step. But then you could go back up very quickly. It's easier than just, go up and then go down. And then go up again. That's kind of hard. With everything I said, the most important thing that you can do for yourself to have a good year next year and to already be prepared for it is to practice self-love. You will not be able to achieve anything in hating yourself into anything. If you are being kind to yourself, if you love yourself, if you value yourself, you respect yourself, you're going to achieve the greatest things in life. Really practice self-love, whatever that means to you, and be grateful for the things that you've achieved. I just want you to tell you that you should appreciate yourself for being here, for watching this video, for still wanting to improve even further. You can be so proud of yourself. We always think about what we can do better, what we can improve on, but we forget to take a step back and reflect on the things that we already achieved. It's so important because the more grateful you are for the things that you achieved, the more greater things will happen to you. Because what's going to happen, you're going to focus on the things that you're grateful for. So you're going to attract more of these things into your life. You're not going to be focused on the negative things and then attract them into your life. No, you celebrate the small wins. I know when we have big wins, we tend to go out, be above and beyond, but we forget to celebrate the small wins. I just really want to encourage you to start a gratitude journal, or even just maybe a gratitude notes on your notes app on your phone, where every day you write down something that you're grateful for, or you write down something small that you achieved. That could be like anything. I always write down one thing before I go to bed. The last day it was spending time with my mom. The day before that it was hitting 1,000 views on a video. And that is crazy when I think about this, because maybe 1,000 views might seem small for other people, but for me it's a huge deal. My videos average on like 500 views, like 1,000 views. Are you kidding me? And that was even less than a day. Yeah, I want to remember this moment forever. Maybe one day my channel will grow and then I will get 3,000 views in a day. And then I will be like, what is 1,000 views? But then I will remember I was so grateful for this. And that is already a big achievement, you know? You are probably already living a dream that you always had as a kid. You probably all right now having something that you always wanted to have, that you wished for so long, and now you have it. Not something materialistic, could be something non-materialistic too. Like for you to have a happy mind, for you to value yourself, love yourself, find yourself beautiful. You probably already wished as a kid that you would find yourself beautiful one day. I for sure did that. I always thought I was ugly. And then I was like, one day I want to look into the mirror and not want to cry. And guess what? Now I look into the mirror and I'm like, damn, okay, she cute. Sometimes I'm like, she not so cute. But I've come a long way. I want you to be proud of yourself. I am proud of yourself. And I am really proud of yourself for sticking up until the end of this video and being here with me until the very, very end. You are honestly better than 90% of the people that watch my videos. And you're probably also better than 90% of the population that wait until New Year's Eve to make a New Year's resolution plan. So, good job! As you can tell, the sun is going down. It's getting dark. Woohoo, winter. Don't forget to take your vitamin D. If you're deprived, don't take it for funsies. Not good. I hope you guys still enjoy your dark winter days, because I for sure do. I had a lot of fun filming this video. Thank you for joining me on my talk. Let me know in the comments down below what your New Year's goal is. I wish you the very best for preparing yourself for the New Year's. And also, of course, I wish you the best for the next year. But I know you will, because you watched this video. So you're like already halfway prepared. So good job. I hope you have a great day wherever you are. And I'll catch you in my next video. Bye bye. See you soon.